Welcome to this video on setting your intentions energetically for 2025. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Michelle, and this video has been inspired by the new year energies, but this is a practice that I encourage you to do all the time and not just at New Year's, because this practice is really about focusing, being aligned with your manifestations, with your inner desires and your manifestations. And yeah, it's a really great way to stay connected and on top of those things that you're trying to bring into the world. So I've got these beautiful sunflowers here today as an energy to bring in for this guided visualization, meditation. And don't worry if you think you're not a visual person. It's not all going to be visual. I guess I'm just using that as a way to explain what we're doing. And I just wanted to share a bit of my process leading up to this video, because I think that it's relevant and important to the process. I set the intention to do this video maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. It came into my awareness from spirit, and it was just so strong, and all the information just came out like a brain dump, and I was like, cool, I made the flyer, whatever, the posts, the social media posts for it, and I was like, great. And I just kept checking in with it energetically, as the weeks were going by, and what I started to notice was all of the points that I'd written down that we're going to go through in a minute. I had started to do that process over the last 3-4 weeks. And it reminded me that just because we do this today, you won't get all the information today. You'll get a start point of information. And as you sit with that energy and keep tuning back into it, you will get more information, the next layers, the next steps. Healing might unravel for you, as has happened for me as well, because that's one of the points that we're going to go through in the process. So I just wanted to quickly talk about that and say, allow the month of January to let all of this unfold for you. It's not a quick, it's done, okay, now I'm following the path, because the path always evolves and energetically things change. So it's important to keep checking back in with that and making sure that you're still aligned and connected. So that's a little bit of pre-thought. So what we're going to do in this session today, and I'll put the timestamp below so that you can come back to the process at any time if you'd like to be guided. We're going to step into your timeline flow, and you don't have to worry about how we're going to do that. I'm going to guide us into that process. But we're going to check in with all the things that you've been creating, whether they've been created and you can let go of those energies, or whether they're no longer aligned and perhaps something new would like to come in. So we're going to check in with that, and we're going to check in with the timeline of how those things are going, and anything that you have been creating that you still wish to continue to create, we'll check in with that. And I guess it's a bit like an energetic inventory that we're doing, but it's more potent than that, because it's a living, breathing, moving program, I guess, that you're connected to, and that's where you're creating from and bringing it into the physical. So that's pretty exciting. And then at the end, I'm not going to bring you out like I usually would. I'm going to just end the video and give you space. Sorry, my page is flicking over. Give you space to just write down anything that came through, anything you'd like to write down. And then bring yourself out properly, you know, perhaps like do some grounding, drink some water, eat something, look out the window or something. Just bring yourself back into your space. All right, I'm just having a look at my notes. Yeah, I think that's all. So, I think let's get started. Okay, so let's close your eyes down. Make sure you're in a comfortable spot, all of those things. And we're just going to bring our awareness inward. And just take 3 deep breaths and bring your attention to your breathing. And now that you have your awareness centered in your body, sending a cord from your root chakra down into the center of the earth. Perhaps it grows roots as it trickles down and connects with the earth energy. And you can start to feel the benefits of connecting with the earth, the coolness, really feeling that anchoring, that sense of anchoring. And now bring your awareness to the top of your crown and send a cord of light up into the ether, connecting with the ether element and the universal energies of the highest divine light and love. And just feeling that expanding and bringing that light in on your next in-breath. Bringing that light down through your spine, down to meet the earth, mingling with the earth energies. And then on your next in-breath, breathing in the earth energies up into your body, out through the top of your crown. And the earth energies are mingling with the ether energies, with the divine universe. And on each in and out breath, those energies are mixing and flowing up and down your spine. And now imagine your heart chakra and your solar plexus. And we're going to expand these energies out from those two centers. So on your in-breath, breathing those energies up into those centers. And then on the out-breath, breathing them out into your aura, into the space around you, filling the space, filling your aura with those beautiful energies. And on each in and out breath, expanding even further outward, filling you, surrounding you with the divine energies of Mother Earth and Father Sky. Protecting you, lifting your vibration. And just take a few more breaths as you expand there on your own. Feeling, sensing, seeing, knowing that the energies are expanding around you, filling all the space. And now we're going to invoke your guides of the highest divine light and love. So you can repeat after me in your mind or out loud. I call in my guides of the highest divine light and love, who are there to serve me on my highest timeline and highest expression. Thank you for assisting me as I connect with my intuitive flow, as I connect to my manifestations, as I connect to my higher soul's purposes, bringing them to my awareness so that I may align with them and take inspired action. Thank you for lifting my vibration to meet yours of the highest divine light and love. Thank you for removing and clearing any blocks that might prevent me from receiving clear messages of the highest divine light and love. Thank you for helping me to see, feel, hear, sense, and know the messages that you have for me today, and the energy that you would like me to understand. Thank you for empowering me with the courage to move in flow with my intuition and to grow with it and to understand each time that I check in and connect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. And keeping your eyes closed, we are now going to invite in the energies, the frequencies of 2024, one at a time, the things that you wanted to create or manifest, either in your personal life or your business. And just allow those energies to show up and take note of how you sense them. Do you see it as an image? And if you do, what is the quality of that frequency? Does it have a color? Is it a shape or an image? Is it a word? If you're feeling the energy, what does it feel like? Does it have a texture? Does it have movement? If you're hearing it, what are the things that you're hearing? Perhaps you're getting ideas, or you're just seeing the form of the idea showing up. And just take a note of the quality of it. Does it feel energized? Does it feel tired? Does it feel somewhere in between? Just take a note of all the information that is showing up for you for the energies, the creations of 2024. Just observe them. And now check in and invite the energies that are ready to be released to show that they're ready to be released and that they would like to be let go. Sense which energies are ready to leave. And then as you're gathering these past creations, whether they've been fulfilled or not, imagine this beautiful river of energy with beautiful lines, colourful lines flowing in front of you. These are your timelines. This is your healing flow, your intuitive flow. And just allow this river, allow yourself to sense this river. Maybe you hear it as a rushing, or perhaps it's got bird music or bird song, however it shows up for you. And your guides are there as well, ready to receive what's ready to be let go of. So we're letting it go to the timeline. So all the energies of 2024 that are ready to be released, just simply let them go into the flow and let them move on, flowing down the river of your creations. And all the energies that are still needing to manifest or wanting to manifest, now we're going to get more information from those. So invite yourself to invite those manifestations to come into your being. Imagine it entering into your heart space. And imagine talking to it like it's a friend. Asking it, what is the next step that I need to take for this manifestation, for this desire? How can I become aligned to this creation, to fulfill this creation, to continue the journey? And just allowing it to speak to you. And then perhaps the next creation that hasn't been fulfilled yet, invite that one in, the next one. I'll just allow a couple of minutes for you to go through each of these. And you might like to come back to this if it's too much all at once. In fact, I encourage that. So thank these manifestations for showing up and giving you this information. And now we're going to release them into the timeline, the river of timelines. So just see them going into the flow. And now we're going to feel into 2025. And you may have already been receiving new ideas or things that you'd like to pursue in 2025. But let's see what comes forward. So we focus, let's call upon the timeline of 2025 in your flow. And just observe it. It's going to become highlighted in some way. Perhaps it glows. Mine is glowing. In fact, I can see 3 timelines. I can see a green and a blue and a pink one. And we just invite these timelines to come forward and to show you what they wish to create with you, what they wish to co-create. And this is from your higher self and your guides and your soul purpose. And we're inviting these energies to step forward and to merge with your heart chakra and to share information with you. So just allowing that. Just allowing yourself to sit and listen and receive the information. You're just listening to the silence, listening to the space. And And the next energy feels ready to come in and connect with your heart and reveal information to you. And I invite you to come back to this particular question if you feel that there are more. And to keep coming back to the ones that you've connected with and allow them to evolve even further each time you connect. So we thank these energies for connecting with us, and we release them back into the timeline. And the next timeline that we're going to connect with is, what are you ready to heal? What is going to be showing up for you in 2025 to be healed? And just allowing those timelines to show themselves and the energies to come forward and connect with your heart chakra and reveal their energies, their information to you. And just know and remember that your higher self will only present to you that which is ready to be healed and that which it knows you can handle. And you're in control, and at any moment you can ask for a reprieve from the influx of energies. You don't have to be gung-ho. And now let's thank these frequencies for showing up and connecting with us, and let's release them back into the timeline. And let's just take a brief moment to breathe in and have a releasing sigh as we're receiving a lot of information. Nice integrating sigh. And we have one more, or two more. Spirit's telling me we have two more. So now we're going to look back into the river of timelines, and we're going to ask, what spiritual path does your higher self want to take you on? What journey in 2025? Where are you being called to step into a deeper practice or learn more? What spiritual goodies does 2025 have in store for you? Just allow those timelines to light up and the energies to come forward, and each one merging and connecting with your heart chakra. And you're having a conversation, exchange of energy, information. And you might like to invite the next one to come and merge with you. And you can always come back to this particular question, connect with these energies. And when you're ready, thanking these energies and releasing them back to the timeline. And just bring your awareness back to yourself, back to your body. And thank your guides of the highest divine light and love. Thank you for holding this space for us, for you. Just bring your awareness back to your inner divine frequency, back into your body. And bring your awareness back into your feet. Maybe wiggle your toes. And just holding gratitude for all the information that is shown up and all the information that will continue to show up for you. As long as you sit down and connect with it also, it will continue to nudge you to show up with you and for you. And we thank the timeline and all the energies and co-creations that showed up today and will continue to show up. And so now as you come back into your body, with these energies still present, remembering the information, I invite you to slowly open your eyes and write down all that you remember and continue to journal and come back to these prompts for the timeline. And also know that you can add your own prompts, your own questions to ask of your timeline and to see how they're going. To check in with your next steps. Thank you so much for joining me on this process, this intuitive flow process for 2025. Enjoy your journaling, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I'd love to hear what your experience was of this process in the comments, if you'd like. Much love to you all. Mwah.